Hi, I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Janis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Toretko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are. We're back again. Game to Love. We're bringing you, well, it's the big matchup. It's Novak Djokovic, world number 1 versus number 4, Paris Masters champion, Daniil Medvedev. And this is the match we've been waiting for, JG. Our 2 potential finalists.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I was going to say that myself. These are the 2 players we both predicted before the tournament began to reach the final. Different ways of going about it. I know we had different semi-final matchups, but today is going to be a super good test. Obviously, the last time they played at the beginning of the year in the ATP Cup, Djokovic won that one, but it was pretty close. It was a third set. I think Djokovic came out fast in the first one, won the first set, and then the second set was super tight. The third set, however, Djokovic serving for the match, and he had 3 break points to deal with, but he managed to get through them and hold. So I think we're going to be in for more today, and I think it's going to be super close. Djokovic in his first match against Schwartzman didn't blow me away. I thought he was good. Just didn't have to do too much today against Diego Schwartzman. Schwartzman's not someone who can really trouble Djokovic too much. But today he's gonna be in for a massive test today, and I'm gonna go straight out there. I think Medvedev's gonna do it.
Well, yeah, you'll be interesting. Well, he could become one of the statistics of the tournament since it's been running. Only 3 people in history have, in their first ever one, lost all 3 matches, and then the following year gone on to win the tournament. And he'll be in good company. It is Stefan Edberg. It is, I believe it's Ivan Lendl, if that was, no, Michael Stick, Edberg, and obviously Novak Djokovic, who he's playing tonight. So he'd be in good company if he was able to win this tournament. And it would just,
look at you, did a bit of research.
Yeah, mate, you know me. Yeah, just well, I think he has all the ability to do it as well. If any year, why not this year? Other people have done it. And we saw earlier Zverev, he beat obviously Diego Schwartzman, and wasn't that impressed again with Zverev's performance, to be honest. He could have really cleared it up in 2, but he let Schwartzman back in the match, and he didn't look like he had really like the killer instinct on certain points. He could have put it away, just kept being very passive, and can't do that. Schwartzman got back in the match, but then he finally upped the level in the third set, and it was really good to see. He actually played some good tennis in the third set, so well done to him. And he now still has a chance, but he has to play Djokovic.
Sorry, guys, we couldn't actually cover that one earlier. We actually had to do something called our jobs for a change.
Yeah.
Usually we've been booking a lot of half days, doing it here and there, but every now and then we have to do a bit of accounting. Bit annoying, but if any match we had to miss, it's not the worst one to miss. I think this one's going to be a lot better.
No, exactly.
Zverev, for me, like you said, he was okay, but Schwartzman was quite surprising. I thought he was hitting the ball so clean the whole match and was playing very consistently at a good level. Zverev serves again were just hit and miss. How can he be hitting a first serve 135, 140 mile an hour, and then the second one averaging about 90? It just doesn't seem right. He needs to sort that part of his game out, because for me, he's not going to go very far in this tournament.
Well, it's one of those, isn't it?
His next one's Djokovic. We'll see how Djokovic gets on today. I'll be honest, I don't give him much of a chance there. I think Djokovic's going to pick him apart. Well,
we will see. You can't afford to allow your level to drop against somebody like Novak Djokovic. So we're going to see how he gets on against someone with similar stature tonight, but probably, I'd say, more capable on the later showing. He's obviously beaten Zverev now twice in the past 2 weeks. Yeah. So Medvedev's looking really, really good. He has a not bad head-to-head with Djokovic, like you were saying. Should we bring up the little thing? Yeah, it's 4-2 to Djokovic in total. But if you look there over the last 3 meetings they've had, Medvedev won 2 out of the last 3. So it's going to be a very close match, I think. And Djokovic's got to be top of his game to actually beat Medvedev today. I don't think anything less will do.
Oh, it's never a straight sets, is it, between these two? It just
No.
shows that it's a lot closer than people would anticipate it. I'm a bit surprised with the bookies, really. They've got it at Djokovic, a very, very strong favourite. I thought it would be slightly more level.
Yeah.
However, they maybe know a bit more than what we do about Djokovic.
Maybe. But yeah, I mean, for me, having Medvedev at threes was crazy. I mean, probably
Too high for me.
people around the
Very too
world taking a punt on him, I'm sure, tonight, because well, why wouldn't you? He just won the Paris Masters. He just looked incredible again. He beat Zverev in straight sets this time. And well, why wouldn't you think he's got a chance now? As you can see, he's beaten Djokovic 2 out of the last 3 times they played. So, well, he's obviously lost in Australian Open 2019, but still.
Well, beginning of the year, the last time, that was really close. I remember we both watched the match, the whole tournament. In fact, we was watching all the matches. It was a brilliant tournament and a good poster, really, for the start of the year.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought Medvedev was exceptional that day and a bit unlucky, really, to lose to Djokovic. So, we'll see what he's bringing here. This time last year, he capitulated completely. Lost all of his matches in the group. You could say fatigued. I remember he was arguing with his coach at the time. There seemed to be a lot of problems going on with him at the end of the year. But it seems to be now that he's sort of past all of that and he's won the Paris Masters. He's had an all right end to the year. So for me, he's going into this with good form. Djokovic is kind of petering out now at the end of the year. However, it's Novak Djokovic. He's the favourite to win the whole thing. He's the favourite in most matches he goes into, really. So let's see what's going to happen. I think Djokovic is going to be serving first.
Looks that way. Thanks to everybody who's joined us already before this match. Always great to see everybody. Try and give you a few shout outs there. Who have we got in here today? Got Wild Live in there. Let's go Medvedev from Wild Live. Who else have we got? We got Ken Lee. He says trying to leave work. Come on, get out the door, mate. Get out the door. Come on, the match is starting.
He's given a super sticker. Cheers for that, mate. And it's going to be quite interesting now at the top because we've got Chris Smear. He's number 1 still. But Ken Lee there with another nomination earlier on today with the caption, Nadal's going to beat Tsitsipas.
Wow.
He's very confident in Rafa. But then Thomas Rock's there in 3rd. Right now with a bronze medal, and Sharuk and Wildlife sneaked on there.
Yeah, definitely. That's fantastic. I really appreciate all of that, guys. You don't know how much it means to me and JG, you helping support the channel. So we've got Nat there saying, let's go, Daniil. There's a lot of Medvedev support in tonight, which is, well, I'm not surprised the way he's been playing.
Yeah, not a Djokovic as well. Lazar there going for Djokovic.
Yeah, come on.
Joel saying Medvedev's a dark horse. And Gregor's, JG, you underestimate Djokovic all the time. Do you hate him? No, I certainly do not hate him. However, I'm just giving my opinion on it all. For me, I'm a big Medvedev fan, so maybe slightly biased there. I just see it going, I don't know. I think it's going to be really, really tight. Just based off what I've seen recently in the last 3 weeks of tennis, I think Medvedev's played at a higher level. But yet again, Djokovic hasn't really had to raise his level. And this is a situation where he does have to. And we see what happens with these top players. When they're forced to raise their level, they always do. So I'm not saying it's going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Djokovic is still the favourite, but I'm fancying a bit of an upset.
Well, if any time he was going to upset him, now is the time, I think. And he has no better opportunity than now to beat Djokovic. And can he get himself onto that statistics board of being the guy who lost them all the year before and goes on to win it this year? I'm sure he's going to be, out of everyone in this tournament, I think he's probably got the most confidence out of everybody.
Yeah, an important note really for this match is if Medvedev was to win this match, he qualifies instantly. It doesn't matter if it's in straight sets or 2-1. If Djokovic wins in straight sets, he qualifies. But if it's 2-1, he doesn't automatically qualify. It will depend on what happens in the Djokovic-Zverev match. If Zverev then beats him 2-love, then he'll qualify. Which Indeed. I don't think is going to happen. I think I don't know. But you never know in tennis. Anything's possible. Obviously, it's not. I think it happened, what was it, last year or the year before? He beat him in straight sets here. So,
yeah, well, I think it's going to be a lot closer, like you say. I think these two, well, they're both at the top of the game. Number 1 in the world and number 4 in the world. Don't think it can get much better than this. And obviously, Medvedev, he's just beaten one of the best indoor hardcourt players since we came back from the break, which was Zverev, who looks in hot form, and Medvedev's taken him out pretty easily in the second attempt. So, but a lot of stuff being dealt with in the personal life for Alex Zverev at the moment. I think it may be affecting him a little bit on court.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. And this is going to be a big test for Djokovic.
Yeah.
Probably, I think for me, it's the biggest test since the French Open final against Rafa.
Yeah. We got Chris and Jose there saying, only time I want Novak to win is today. I like neither. Neither of them, really. Wow.
You've got Naveen there supporting Djokovic. Interesting. And Thomas Rock, he's loving Medvedev. He's gone for the Medvedpuss.
Medvedpuss. Yeah, I noticed there was Almino that was in there. And they were saying, what was it saying? Yeah, got money on Medi. 3-1, 3-1. Too good to pass up. And yeah, well, it's a pretty crazy price. I can't believe that the bookies have put him such a big underdog.
Yeah, I would have Djokovic as the favourite, but only marginally.
Yeah, slight favourite, I'd say. Like a 1.8 to evens or something.
Well, maybe a 1.67. Regardless, there we go. And was that second serve ace?
Nah,
a double fault, is it?
So
anyway, he's still leading 40-15.
Yeah, interesting anyway, to say the least. Obviously, given their previous matches, I don't think it's going to be a straight sets by any means. I think we're going to be could be seeing some potential tie breaks in this one, I think.
It's one of those. For me, it's going the distance. I reckon it will go to the 3 sets. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, indeed.
Certainly an interesting match. It's a big match for the group as well, because obviously whoever wins virtually qualify. Well, they do qualify, more or less.
Yeah, and obviously Medvedev only has Schwartzman left to play, who recently he pretty much cruised to a win against, and it was six? I think it was 6-3, 6-1, I believe.
Yeah, something very comfortable in Paris, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So I think he's got sort of the pressures off of Medvedev a little bit tonight. He can sort of play maybe a little bit freer than Djokovic, because Djokovic still has Zverev, who can, if he turns up, he obviously beat Djokovic in the final here when he won it. Yep. So he has all the ability to beat any of the players on tour, Zverev, if he actually turns up. So, but he did serve another 3 double faults today.
Mate, I'm sick of Zverev now. Watching
Cut it down a bit though.
I just find it very frustrating. It's just a frustrating player to watch.
Yeah, here we go. Level on serve at the moment. Both play well. Djokovic was slightly less comfortable on his service game, winning to 30, and Medvedev held to 15. So we got 15-all on Djokovic's serve here. I don't know. It's a bit of a slow start for Djokovic so far.
Last time they played, he come out very good and he led 6-1. He won the first set 6-1, and then it was a very tight second set. I'm not sure if we're going to see that here today, though.
Oh, he's gone for that drop shot straight away. It's not a very good one again. Hasn't really perfected that this tournament, has he?
No, not at all. The drop shot's not been firing.
Drop Shotovic has disappeared, and yeah, just giving him a
nice. Team's been hitting a few nice ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think this match has a lot to live up to. After yesterday, we got treated to such epic tennis and such drama. It was one of the best days of tennis I've seen in a long time.
Well, specifically, it was the Dominic Thiem Rafa match. It was unbelievable. One of the best matches I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, both matches for me. I just thought the drama in the second one sort of lived up to the bill as well. When you thought Rublev was down and out, a 19-minute first set, and then came back to win the set, and then double faulting on match point. Just so sad.
Down the line, and we've got 2 break points early on for Medvedev.
Wow. This is a big signal of intent. Djokovic not really hitting the accuracy yet on either side. Medvedev come out firing already. He's not stopped. He's kept the engine running, I think, after the last match.
Yeah, he's not really missed yet.
Oh, he didn't know if he picked the right way on that one.
Oh, the Djokovic smash.
Oh, I got luck.
Yeah, I thought he just cleared the back of the line.
With What is the crowd like that I can hear clapping all the time? Because I swear there's not a crowd. There's no crowd there.
No, there's a girl who controls the buttons, and I believe there's 80 something varieties of different clapping they've got. They've got no jeering, no booing, and there's I forget the exact number. It's 80 plus different noises of clapping and cheering.
She got a bit carried away.
Select which one she feels for the right moment. Tough
Yeah,
job, mate. That's a tough job.
She thought Djokovic hit a winner though, and then pressed the clap, and it hadn't finished the point yet. What is she doing?
Mate, it's tough. How would you go from like say a 66 clap to a number 77 clap?
I know. Imagine if you accidentally pressed the wrong one as well.
Well, there's no booing, so everything's going to be a positive
Yeah,
outcome.
I was thinking that earlier as well, because I was wondering. I was like, is there actually people there clapping? Because when Zverev served a double fault, it claps. I was like, who's clapping that? Why are they clapping?
Yeah,
Zverev?
Nothing like negative. They don't have one.
Well, it's just Zverev hits a double fault and the whole crowd goes crazy.
Oh, we're in a very long rally here.
Oh, done well there.
Well played, Djokovic. Showing his experience.
Come on, there's a little bit of a slow start here. Come on, get me into this, Djokovic. Come on, let's get you going. Warm up the engine. We had the team train.
That was a 30-shot rally to save break point now. I feel like he's going to have a few of them today.
And I was shoving some coal on the team train yesterday to get that one up and running. I don't know what I'm going to have to do to get Djokovic up and going today.
Yeah, obviously, Djokovic is the person Ben picked before the tournament to win the whole thing. And I picked this man here.
Yeah. Medvedev. Oh, she pressed it again. So she thought it was out. She keeps pressing the crown button.
Maybe she said enough. A long day.
Do they not have like a ooh or an when it hits the net cord? Because in this tournament, it hits the net cord nearly every point. Oh, good shot here. Now cross court, Medvedev. Well done, Djokovic. Did really well there. Forced him into
I feel like
an
they
error.
should have like a come on or something like that, but they don't have anything like that. It's just all quite boring. But there's so many different varieties of clap.
I like the bits, obviously the sound effects for when they get break points or aces or set points. That's quite cool. Reminds me of sort of like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something, sat in the hot seat. There we go. Oh, first serve missed. And it's second serve, trying to get out. I think this is important for Djokovic just to try and hold serve in this first set, because Medvedev's come out not sluggish at all.
Yeah, but I think Novak, he was going to just get better.
There you go. He's held there. Go on. Novak holds 2-1, and it's back on you, Daniil.
Yeah, we've got Cotti there asking, where can I watch the match? Unfortunately, we cannot show it. We're just talking with the live score. But you can watch it on, I don't think it's on BBC right now. You've got Tennis TV, any gambling account, just all the usual places, or you can find a link online if you search hard enough.
Yeah, or maybe one of the guys in the live chat can throw you a stream to watch it on if they're watching it from somewhere.
So look at that. The last 6 ATP Masters 1000, it's all Medvedev and Djokovic.
Exactly.
Crazy. So 3 apiece. You've got Cincinnati, Shanghai, and Paris going to Medvedev, then Rome, Cincinnati, and then the Paris 2019 going to Djokovic.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And there you go. People who play, and that's why it's sort of like we didn't know that statistic before we made our picks, did we? We just went completely just off of just who we think on the way they're playing. And there you go.
I don't know. I did kind of base it off the fact that he's won a few Masters. I know that Medvedev, he does raise his level on the big stage.
He does, and obviously he beat him. Obviously, when he won Shanghai, wasn't it, against?
This tournament isn't a Masters, but for me, I don't know. Kind of.
I think it's still classed as a Masters.
Prestige.
I think it's still classed as one though, because I think that because they're always bringing up the Masters.
There's more points
stats.
in a Masters, is it not?
Yeah, it is. It's more points because you can win more points, but I think they still have it on that same level, maybe slightly higher. But yeah, I think it means, like you said, I think it means more to the players than the other Masters. This one's just sort of the end of year finale where they can really go for it, and I don't know, it just puts you on a good high for the end of the year. I mean, the last bit of tennis anyone gets to see, and you'll be who everyone's thinking about over Christmas is that amazing player that won in that dramatic final. And we saw it obviously last year with Tsitsipas and Dominic Thiem, so that was an epic final.
Not to mention all the millions of pounds you make as well from doing
Yeah,
it.
that's not bad. Get a few good Christmas.
Get a few extra presents in.
Yeah, you have the best Corona Christmas ever.
Oh, double fault.
You can hire the whole of Lapland.
Are we going to see loads of double faults again? I know we was criticising Zverev, but Medvedev early on in that match, he made quite a few
I think
double
he had a
faults
couple.
on his own serve,
couple. Yeah, there you go. He has an ace to follow it up, though. So he's all right.
Yeah.
That's it. And then Ali saying, are you guys watching the match right now? Yeah, we are, mate.
We're not commenting on the score.
Yeah, big ace there from Novak, from Daniil Medvedev. Sound like I'm not watching it. Good return from Djokovic. Wow, he's got across there from Medvedev's shot down the line. Oh, well done, Medvedev there. Forced him around the court.
Mate, so far the early signs from Medvedev have been very promising. He's had them 2 break points to Djokovic's serve. I've been really impressed with him.
Not the biggest fan of Djokovic's outfit. I don't know the biggest fan of this blue one.
But it's the Lacoste sort of the Lacoste outfits in general aren't great. I know. I think Medvedev's with Lacoste as well.
Yeah, it's not.
Lacoste doesn't really cut it for me. I think they're quite a nice. It's like quite a smart look, but not for me. They were better about 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. I don't mind some trainers from Lacoste, but that's about it. Maybe the odd. Yeah, or maybe the odd polo shirt. I think I've had one pair of Lacoste. Don't mind if they're like a plain.
You got a Lacoste polo at one point.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone did, didn't they? I like a Fred Perry more than that, though. To be honest, come on, keep it British, mate.
Fair enough.
Keep it the Grand Slam champs. So here we go, 40-30, and just when you thought Medvedev was out of the game, and he's missed his first serve here, the nerves start to creep in for the Russian.
The crocodile logo ruins it for me. For me, it's when you go on Twitter, you get everyone replying to you. If you say anything about Djokovic, you get all the crocodiles out.
Yeah, it's good.
Because they've always got a crocodile next to their name, the Djokovic fans.
Maybe Medvedev should have his own brand, like an octopus as the logo. Here we go. Good slice there into the net. He's played the drop shot. Djokovic is in, puts it away. Great shot. There you go. Juice.
Yeah, and from a very commanding position, Medvedev's under a bit of pressure here.
Yeah, I know. Bit of surprising, wasn't it?
Though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Great. Fantastic.
It's going to be a complete different proposition today, though, for Medvedev. It's not like a Zverev at all, Djokovic. You're going to see a lot of versatility. He's not going to rely on just a big serve every now and then. Djokovic is just the most consistent player there ever has been, in my opinion.
Yeah. And there you go. It's into the net, as you say that.
Come on.
The commentator's cursed, I think you
Djokovic
call that.
just never loses a point.
No, exactly. But there it is. So, advantage Medvedev. He's going to be looking to get a first serve on this attempt. Good first serve in. Good return from Djokovic. And, great angle there from Djokovic. Steps in. Wow, great winner. Down the line. That's the type of play we want. That was
showing his intent there.
Yeah, that was really, really great. He hit the line there and really forced Medvedev to be on the run. So we got a record for Djokovic versus Russians at the World Tour final is 3 matches played, 3 matches won. Don't know who the Russians were. I'm guessing Medvedev must be one of them, though.
Khachanov.
I don't know if he's made a World Tour finals. Is it?
Oh, sorry, World Tour finals. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah. Only other people. Yeah, that's the only one I was going to say. Great shot down the line. Somehow Medvedev's got that back with interest. What a great shot. Recovery from Medvedev there was incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. And that just is the standard of these rallies already is hotted up.
Yeah, no,
I liking what I see.
Remember, Ben, we could still be seeing this as our final.
And don't forget,
if both these players do get through the group, which looks relatively likely so far, then they'll both be playing the semi-final match. If they both win them, we'll see this match up again for the final.
Yeah, we could. Remember, in the year that Zverev won it, he actually played Djokovic in the round robin and lost straight sets to Djokovic, but then beat him straight sets in the final. So goes to show you learn your lesson maybe from the first match, and it doesn't always say who's going to win it. Good return from Djokovic there from that big serve. He's into the rally. Shot down the line. Djokovic plays it back down the line. Djokovic goes to put the backhand away. It's answered cross court. Oh, it looked out. It was out.
Yeah.
And there you go. Back to Juice. There's some really good rallies there. Someone give Ali a link.
I'm going to have to, mate, you can't do this. I have to block it.
Yeah, we can't be having that. No spamming. Yeah, Sean, stop mentioning the Djokovic Zverev. I know. All right, I'll stop mentioning it, Sean. Duly noted. And look at Team chuckling away in the stands. He's like, who's qualified already? Me.
Yeah, obviously Dominic Thiem's the only man to have qualified so far. However, the winner of this, practically there too.
Yeah, Sean saying, don't forget, obviously, Djokovic did it to Fed as well.
Yep.
So, yep. Good point. Good point. Here we go. Back to Juice again. He's having a little bit of a struggle getting out of this service game, isn't he, Daniil Medvedev? This is
time, Ben. I reckon this is a 3-hour match minimum. It's got to be.
Could well be. What? Oh, I thought it was going to be a return from that crazy serve. Then
you wouldn't be surprised if anyone's going to return these crazy shots. It's going to be Novak.
Rublev there, watching from the stands as always.
I know Rublev gets a lot of criticism, but I actually love his passion for tennis. When he's not playing, he's always. Do you not think he's always there watching?
Yeah,
I think it's just a credit to him in the fact that he loves the sport so much. He wants to always be there watching the best players perform. And if you've just got this passion, I think he's going to go all the way to the top because of that alone. Yeah. He's obviously got natural talent, and there's so many different facets of his game he can improve so much. That coupled with the fact that he's so passionate about the sport and basically lives, breathes, and dies tennis, mate, everything tennis.
It's amazing.
I think honestly, he's going to be an amazing top player in the sport.
Oh, he already is. I mean, but his level is so.
Yeah, he's still got a lot to prove.
Well, he's got a lot to prove, but he still is a top player in the sport. He's number 8 in the world at the moment, which is great. But he still has so many things he can improve on. And he's got to number 8 without having a good slice backhand, without having particularly good volleying really at the net. He's just got loads that he could improve on. He even knows it himself. He comes out, he's vocal about it. So just like the sky's the limit, really.
Well, these are two players he struggles to beat. So watching them, it's going to do him the world of good.
Soren, yeah, they were just talking about Rublev then, just because he's watching in the crowd. Always watches any tennis he can. Here we go. Djokovic serving down the tee. He's gone into the Med forehand. Opened up the court. He's gone into the backhand. Medvedev with the pass. Great volley from Djokovic. Wow.
So world class.
That was incredible. And do you see how Medvedev was going to get there otherwise? You see he was nearly there to the net. So quick around the court.
Oh, his court coverage is one of the best.
What was the?
Such a lanky guy. You don't realize how fast and his court coverage is just unbelievable.
Yeah, and think of how close to the net, the cord that volley from Djokovic. So accurate. Gone down the.
How's he returned that?
What a great shot down the line as well. So accurate. And he's hitting it deep as well. I think the key right now for Djokovic's shots, they're all between service line and baseline. He's nearly hitting the baseline with every shot. And Medvedev's on the run.
So what would you say, Ben? You've been very encouraged so far from Novak's start?
I have, I think he took a couple of games to get going, but he looks very good right now. He's hitting the lines. Yeah. So very promising. I think Medvedev's playing really well too, though. So even more excited for this whole match. Oh, it's into the net there. Poor backhand. Shouldn't praise him too much. Vanch with his.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see either of these two actually against Dominic Thiem. Obviously, Thiem's qualified, so if these two do qualify, one of them will play Dominic Thiem. I think that's going to be a super amazing semi-final.
I think Dominic Thiem's catapulted himself up to maybe favourite of the tournament after that performance yesterday.
Oh, come on, Ben.
No, but I mean, with people in in tennis and bookies, they watched that, and I think everybody was blown away by how well he's now.
Yeah, well, would you not say Thiem for me seems to always raise his game against Rafa a lot more than anyone else?
I would say that as well. Yeah, that is
For
true.
some reason, Dominic Thiem performs the most amazing tennis when he's playing Rafael Nadal.
Rafael Nadal actually played so well as well.
Well,
Yesterday.
Nadal come out and was like, "I'm very happy. I played exceptionally
Yeah.
well. He
Yeah,
was just too
yes.
good. I couldn't do anything."
5-2, he was up in the tiebreak. So in any other day, he could have just won that set. Could have won the second tiebreak as well, potentially. So it was like a hair's breadth, like who wins a tiebreak between those two. And Dominic Thiem, just the better man on the day, just got the final pressure points done. So
yeah,
well
and if you
done.
want to join us for that one, it's tomorrow at 8:00. The best way to be there is subscribe to the channel, and you'll get notified when we go live. We'll be covering. We're not going to be doing the 2:00 one. We've got more work commitments tomorrow, but we'll be there for the 8 p.m. match. And obviously, the winner, Tsitsipas versus Nadal, goes through. So it's a big head-to-head clash.
I'm excited.
I know Ken's going to be there.
I'm excited for that one, mate, because that could be explosive. I mean, Nadal is going to be so up for that one. And after Tsitsipas just squeezing that win, now he's got...
It's make or break for both players. They can't leave anything left on the court. Potentially their final game of the year for one of them. So just go all out. And, Tsitsipas won it last year. Nadal's not got the best record here. However, come on, Nadal. Surely he's going to be favourite for that one. And surely he can get it over the line. If he plays like he did against Thiem, I'm not sure if Tsitsipas can reach that level right now.
Wouldn't it be crazy, though, if Thiem and Tsitsipas were the two to go through after all from the beginning of the tournament, like questioning everything, and then suddenly the two finalists from last year just go marching through, and it could even make it to the final again, potentially. You never know if that happened. So... I think the levels are going to keep getting better in this tournament, and we're going to be in for a treat, mate. I think we're going to be in for real.
Pat's not happy. We've got work commitments over tennis.
Yeah, I know. Priorities.
We do have jobs as well, guys.
I know.
One day this might be our job, but not for now.
Yeah, the super chats aren't quite covering the bills at the minute, but yeah, maybe one day they will. Appreciate them so much. Anyway, guys. Yeah, we got 245 people in at the moment, though. We really thank everybody for joining us. If you haven't liked the video yet, please hit the like button because it helps us out. We start popping up as recommended videos for other YouTubers or anybody who likes tennis. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. It's free.
Gosh, he's thundering him.
Yeah, so... cheers, Thomas Rock, for no more day jobs.
Yeah, cheers to that one.
Appreciate that, mate.
But accounting's not that bad. It's not some days better than others. Ben probably hates it more than me.
What's that?
Accounting.
Yeah, I think I do. I think it's just one of the things. I think you've got a bit more.
I think I tolerate it a bit more.
Yeah, but I've done it for but how long have you been doing it? That's the key, mate. You hasn't worn thin on you yet. You still have the young, youthful exuberance for the job, which is good to see. Whereas me, I'm an old weathered workhorse.
Ooh, double fault again.
Yeah, but he played well in those. Played well in those first 2 points as well. Really,
I think he's just taking it with the theory that he's going all out on both serves. He's taken a lot off the second serve, but he's still going for crazy placement.
Yeah, you know.
And when you can serve that well, look, there we go, an unreturnable serve.
Yeah, and he has the ability.
You may as well. You can give away the odd double fault here and there.
Yeah. Cheers, David Pascal.
Yeah,
appreciate
welcome, mate. We appreciate it. Oh God, what a return that is!
That's great.
Outstanding.
I know.
And this is going to be This is going to be a really good match for Djokovic because he's going to be able to utilize his greatest skill for me, and that's his return of serve.
Yeah, indeed. Cheers, Soren. There, appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Jobs are overrated, indeed.
No one wants us to work.
That's it, mate. I mean, hopefully one day we can not have a normal 9 to 5 and we can be doing this full time. Then that'd be fantastic. We could just be at tournaments, giving you live commentary from a tournament. Wouldn't that be? That's the car. Surely that's the dream.
Well, I don't know if my belly would like it, mate. All that beer.
Oh, it's down the line. Great passing shot, Medvedev. Yeah. Look at that.
It's his second one I've seen now from him.
Well, there you go. And I don't think it's a particular... He took a a second to think about coming in there. Bit of indecision from Djokovic, and he paid for it. If you're going to come in, hit and run. Good. So look at that. Hey, see, so I can do them too.
Yeah, Sean's getting very frustrated with the Medvedev servings, and he's serving from the ceiling. Hard to miss.
Hard to miss. 12 travel 21. Does anyone from work watch your streams?
Yeah,
I think there's one or two tennis fans. It's only the tennis fans, really. So I don't think it's any regulars.
Yeah, the others just there to mock us. Like, what are they doing?
Who these guys think they are? Here we go. Djokovic serving to the backhand of Med. Oh, a little loose one there from Djokovic just to try and tease him into hitting it. Now he's gone down the line.
It's funny how these rallies, they always start very passive, and then it takes one player to pull the trigger, and then they get
exactly.
They both just go nuts.
It just takes one big one. Oh, and look, he's outlasted Djokovic there.
Not a good one there. Hey, to be honest, I'm actually really, I don't know. I think this has been a really good start from Medvedev.
Yeah, I think he's hanging in there. I think both players, they've showed the elements of greatness, but also a few weaknesses as well in their service games.
Yeah, Sean there, just appreciating his length.
Maybe you'll get some early relief at the end of the set.
Sean lacks a bit of length apparently here.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, is that a double fault from Djokovic now? And he's given 2 break points away.
Yeah, it's a repeat of 1-1.
Who'd have thought it? The double faults have been rife in this tournament. Even
I've not seen many net calls though. Usually that's been popping off the net by now.
I know. Maybe Djokovic's in control of it, wasn't he? He's lowered it for tonight. Oh, it's a good serve out wide. Wow, what a great serve to save 1 break point.
He's so good at that, Djokovic. Honestly, how many times I keep saying the same thing. I feel with him, but he always gets to himself under pressure with a few weak shots and lazy attempts, and then he just goes into another level and just think, "All right, now I'm going to win these next few."
Yeah,
let me demoralise my opponent further and save him break points. He thinks he's got the edge, but no, he don't. I'm just going to save him now anyway.
Do you reckon he lets them have the break points? Is that what you're saying? And there you go.
There we go. He saves them.
Do you reckon
Novak Djokovic does what he does best, and that's just how he demoralises people on court. It seems to work very well for him.
Wildlife and Novak double Fultovic. Well, do you reckon if he is actually that good against some players, if you know that they're not as physically fit as you could just lock them in a juice, give them a point, give them a long rally, give them a break point, take it away, keep them in there.
I'm never in favour of giving any player any point at any situation when you play tennis. I'm very much the Rafa mentality, live or die by every shot.
Mate, I never know when I'm going to win another point. I have to take everyone. Never know when the next double fault's coming.
Or shank.
There we go. Look, they're going quite passive here. Djokovic suddenly injects the pace there. Now he goes down the line. Medvedev sprinting around the back of the court, and it's wide.
Big point.
Come on. Novak.
So far, we've seen 4 points, all against the Novak serve. However, he saved all 4 of them.
There you go. Correct. The conspiracy from JG.
And Naveen agrees. Naveen's a big Djokovic fan as well.
Yeah. The Novak files. Unsolved mysteries.
Andy's saying Djokovic is a trickster for sure. He's that good. Mate, I've been watching him for so long. He does genuinely do this.
Exactly.
And Margaret there, loving you, Ben. Let's go, Ben, on the Djokovic side.
Come on. Advantage. It's a very slow second serve, but Med didn't go for it for some reason. There we go. They're locked into the backhand to backhand cross court. Who's going to go for it first? There you go, Medvedev. Now they've gone forehand down the line from Djokovic. Oh, he seems to be able to hit it so close to the line. It's great to see.
Very accurate. It was very powerful.
It's keeping him pinned to the baseline now, Djokovic. God, side to side as well. Now he's gone for the drop shot. Medvedev's in. So that's another poor drop shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
It seems to be Djokovic gets to a point, he's doing everything right, and then he goes for a drop shot he doesn't really need to do.
It just feels like, I just don't want to be in this point anymore. I just want to just try and finish it off already. Doesn't want to expend any more energy on the point. Yeah, trying to volley that nightmare. Whacked at you from that close.
Yeah, especially Medvedev. His net clearance is one of the best. Well, I think it has been the best this tournament.
The classic Djokovic look when he goes, always breathing in, looking up at the sky. Here we go. Good first serve. Medvedev on the backboard there, returning that. Djokovic down the line. Med is so far behind the baseline. I can see why Djokovic is trying the drop shots, but he's got to pick it right. And he's hitting the lines, though. That's even better. Just keep doing that.
Brilliant.
That's it. I mean,
you can do it like no one else.
I agree with Ken Lee. You need to rock a ponytail at some point.
Wait, am I missing the point? Why a ponytail?
Why not, mate?
I
just think you need to.
I do have quite a bit of length actually on the back.
Mate. Well, Sean will like that. He likes a bit of length. It's to make up for Rafa going bald. You've got to just lend him some hair. Apparently, Ken's saying. Oh, well dug out there. Med's in. Saved that as well. We're back to juice again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with.
Finding this easy.
I agree, Almino. Yeah, retire the drop shot for a bit. We know drop shotovic. He's probably enjoying the name, but yeah, it's not working this tournament. I think bring it out on a special occasion. Don't wheel it out constantly.
What we're going to do all our t-shirts we've ordered, all the drop shotovic t-shirts.
Mate,
send them back.
We just have to put not the top.
We'll write on every one.
not shotovic or something. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We have to wait until he starts doing them well again, and then we can wheel them all out.
Well, Thomas Rock's got the ponytail.
That's it.
He said he's been growing it out. He's got a Corona one.
Oh, I nearly had one. It was getting to the point where I could get one on top, one of those mini little man bun type things. Had to just go to the hairdressers once, but it's growing back, mate. See how long it comes out the sides. It's caps keeping it under control.
Second serve.
Yeah, advantage Djokovic. Can you just get out your serve already, please, Djokovic? Come on. Here we go. No, it's another bad drop shot.
Terrible.
What is he doing?
Has he succeeded from any drop shots yet?
No, none. I haven't seen him do one this whole... Well, he's only played this is his second match, but he didn't do one against Schwartzman. He failed there as well.
Yeah, and we've just passed the 8-minute match, 8-minute mark now in this game.
And he's not listening to Almino, who said retire the drop shot. He decided to play more drop shots instead. If you fail to succeed,
how many times are you going to bounce the ball?
I think he has a is it 13 that he does? I think there's what a great volley. That's so good. That literally is so good from Djokovic.
Yeah, it really is.
Why not do that? Stop doing the drop shot. The drop shot doesn't work.
It's going to start working in a minute, and you're going to be
when you have but just keep it as a surprise.
It was actually perfect.
Yeah, I mean, there was no chance. That was if you could put it anywhere on the court.
How good is he at them?
Oh, another fault, and here we go, a second serve. Look how far Med stands behind the baseline as well. It's just so crazy to see him that far. Even on second serves, he doesn't look. He's so far back.
Do you reckon we're going to see an underarm serve today from Medvedev?
Well, it's been spoken about so much, hasn't it, since he did it? And there's even GIFs of floating around I've seen now of him doing that. They got them out
it's
quick.
The first one, mate. It's never happened before at the ATP finals.
Well, someone had to do it. I think it was fair play. Oh, it's wide from Djokovic, and he's back to juice. It must be closing on 10 minutes now for this one game.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy. And
he was saying in his mind, though, before he made the underarm serve, it wasn't like something he planned before or anything. No. He just saw Zverev. He was standing so far behind the baseline. He was like, why not? The ball was already there. He looked up. It just seemed like a good time to do it.
Yeah,
he actually apologized after he did it to Zverev. I don't think you really have to.
No, doesn't have to apologize at all. Oh, he's missed his first serve on the juice side this time.
Against Djokovic, so that's bold, man.
Vance wants that on a t-shirt. I'm sick of Zverev. JG.
Yeah, I kind of am a little bit.
Or
I need the break. And then January I'll have a fresh mind again for him.
I
But
want
right
the
now,
other.
I don't know. I've watched too many of his matches of late, and everything that's going on with him. There's so much negativity around him.
Another sort of drop shot there, and it's out, and now it's a break point. See, from another failed drop shot.
Yeah. Silly,
I want
mate.
to see the other T-shirt, the one Sebastian Corda. His career is over. JG 2020 fanboy. Sebastian Corda fanboy, not pro tennis player.
You agreed with me.
Mate, we can't be having players getting selfies and autographs after matches. It's just not on. Here we go.
Point.
It's a big one. Good serve. He sliced it. You see Djokovic stepping into the court there, and Medvedev's gone for the big up and under. He knows Djokovic hates the smash. Smashes it straight back to him. Now he's back onto the baseline. It's back in the rally. Well done, Med. Look at that.
Yeah, the smash is not really that threatening from Djokovic.
Nah,
It's something he needs to work on. 100%.
He hates it, mate. He hates the smash. It's too nervy on it. He's just too scared to whack it out. Oh, and there's the break.
And there we go. An 11-game game there.
11-minute game.
11 minutes.
It's
Sorry, I lost my words. Getting too excited. And that's crazy. Medvedev deals first blood, and he breaks early on in this one. 4-3.
That was exhausting, that one. What was that last shot as well from Djokovic? P-roller into the net. That's to finish it.
Wait, do you know what it is? I think your stream's slightly in front of mine. Are you watching on the same place as me?
I don't know, but I know that the
actual... I can tell by that reaction you're not watching it in the same place as me.
The actual score is in front of me. So it popped up, it broke on here before I'd even saw it break.
Maybe I need to refresh. If you just refresh yours, and then we'll be at the same level, hopefully.
No, but I mean the Tennis 24 thing. Yeah, maybe I'll refresh it. There we go. So yeah, a break there, but we all know that that's not really a break. If you've come to Game to Love before for a live watch along, you all know.
The octopus is blowing.
You all know that it's not a break. It's a break. It's sort of a break, but it's not a break. It's a break, but it's not a break unless it will consolidate. Exactly. And like Almino's saying there, now consolidate. And like Banch saying, you consolidate. If he doesn't, then it's not a break. So interesting. You know, the big three, they're always the best people to come back. I think Rafa's one of the most devastating at getting breaks back after being broken. I think Djokovic has probably got to be up there.
The best way to beat Rafa at the moment is get him to a tie break.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to break him, you don't have to upset him. You just beat him in a tie break every time. And it seems to be very effective.
Yeah.
Well, Dominic Thiem's won the last 5. It's crazy.
That's Dominic Thiem, though. I think that's the exception.
Dominic, the way Medvedev's been serving this whole match now, I think he should be all right here to hold. But you never know. After breaking, it could be a bit of a nervy one.
Yeah. Ed's saying Daniil is all inspired after Thiem's victory. Yeah, anyone can beat the big three. Come on. We've got to see the new blood in the tournament. Here we go. Good serve there by Medvedev. Out to the Djokovic backhand. He somehow kept that in play. Great retrieval skills from Djokovic there. And again.
Oh, has he got that in? What a shot.
Looked in.
Played. Incredible shot that is. It just doesn't look right when he's hitting the shot with his the way he hits the ball. Yeah.
The windmill.
But he leaks to one side and just tries to hook him. But it works. Effective.
Ooh.
Vance saying Djokovic's overhead might be the worst in the top 100.
yeah, for sure. It's not great.
Why is it so bad?
Well, I don't know.
Get it. I don't get someone of that level.
Probably been burned so many times that he's now too nervous to do it properly.
Oh, Djokovic is stopping.
Yeah, what's
complaining about something? Can you hear him?
No, he's just saying I'm tired. Can I have a rest?
No, you won't. You have the sound on, you on?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're doing something else, I can tell.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure I'm in time with you.
Oh, right.
That was all. I was just concerned. I don't want us to be completely out of sync, mate. I know we're sometimes out of sync, but not on the actual
It's
tennis.
only when we watch it in different places we have issues.
Exactly. Even sometimes in the same place, I have an issue as well, though.
Oh, it's 40 love here.
Chris Mir entered.
No GTL though.
Medvedev Vienna song is holding on rallies more than Djoko. Wow. And we got Willie there from Facebook saying Novak.
Shout out the Facebook lot.
Well, it's 40-15 and this game is flying by. And it's wide. Just like that.
Ooh, come on.
There you go. 5-3. Well done. That's how you consolidate a break. Very, very simply like that. Good serving.
Like I said, well done to everyone who did put a bet on Medvedev winning this match. I'm sure the odds have reduced quite a bit already.
Yeah, I'm sure they have.
It's not over yet. It's only the first set, remember.
Yeah.
Djokovic sometimes thrives on situations like these.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great. You stop jinxing Djokovic. It's a double fault there. He's thriving on that double fault there.
Soren's asking, is it the business end? Would you say
It's
it was?
got to be now. Love 15 and 5-3 down. Got to be. So the business end and Djokovic. Oh, gave it to the only ball boy that was holding already 4 tennis balls. Oh, the second serve. Medvedev, for some reason, ran. Oh, great winner from Djokovic. He ran round his forehand for some reason, Medvedev there. I think it confused him, that second serve. Cheers, Chris Mir. A big bet on Med. Wow.
Nice. Good luck.
Yeah, indeed, mate. I think if you're anybody who's backed him, it was a wise choice because he was a massive underdog. I don't know what the bookies
we couldn't believe it at the beginning. We thought it was crazy odds.
Oh, was that in?
It was wide.
It was in.
I'd like to see that again.
I think it clipped to the outside of the line.
The thing is, it's so accurate, this system. Like, even if it's, there we go, yeah. It's one of them hair.
Some of those ones we were seeing yesterday were ridiculous.
Yeah, they were even closer.
Yeah, that was crazy. Let's go, Djokovic. Oh, Medvedev goes to the pass. Great volley from Djokovic. Medvedev. Did well to dig that out.
Class.
It's going to force him to try and serve it out, hopefully, here.
He predicted exactly where Medvedev was going there. Read him like a book.
Indeed. God, the spin on that ball after that volley is crazy. Yeah, and Born Gamer saying, why don't people like Djokovic? I think he's awesome. Yeah, he is awesome. Come on. Some people get behind the guy. 17 Grand Slams. Hit a line judge in the throat. Come on. Did a tournament during a lockdown with loads of fans.
Another double fault.
I think Djokovic is great. He could potentially be the greatest of all time, eventually. There we go. Big serve. Where's he going with that forehand?
Oh, he missed
wide again. Oh, no. It's all unraveling here for Novak Djokovic. What's he doing with some of those shots there? He opened his body up too much, it seems.
Looking there, the winner count. They both hit 11 winners. Unforced errors, though. Djokovic hit 14 unforced errors. Medvedev, only 6.
Wow. Good serve there.
Yeah, Medvedev's been the better player. Deserves this first set.
Right now, yeah. He's hung in the rallies more, and he's
even been winning some of the rallies, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he's forcing Djokovic to make the extra shot for a change. Not often you say that. Oh, he's done well here, Medvedev, and that drop shot doesn't work again.
We're going to have a set point here.
Zoom. Gonna hit him. It's gonna hit him like a dagger to the heart, that noise. Zoom.
God, this is huge.
Oh, the big yellow set point surrounds Djokovic now.
Mate, I really didn't think. I know I predicted Medvedev to win. I didn't think it would be this easy, the first set. I thought there'd be more of a battle.
I think it has been a battle in bits, but yeah, Djokovic's shots are
Djokovic has been I don't know, he's just made too many errors.
He was playing well up until 3-all. and then just the drop shots.
You say he's playing well, but he still had a 3-all. He had in total, I think it was. There we go, double fault, is it? And there we go. Medvedev takes the first set.
Oh, wow. How many
double?
double?
Djokovic that first set. It was really poor. Not very good at all. I know you're saying he played well up until 3-all, but he faced 4 break points on 1-all and then another 2 on 3-all.
Four double faults. You don't see that very often from Novak Djokovic, do you?
But why are you saying he played well at the beginning then, from up to 3-all? I don't think he did.
Oh, I thought some of the tennis he was playing was incredible on certain points.
He still gave away 4 break points.
He still had to face break points for sure, but some of the tennis he was playing was incredible. Obviously, Medvedev was he had about 5 deuces on one of his service games as well. So just one of those ones. It was fine margins on your serve. There was one long deuce on Medvedev's serve to make it 2-all, and then on the long deuce on Djokovic's serve, he got broken. I mean, it was 4-3 to Medvedev, and after that, there's all those crap drop shots. So he just needs to cut them out.
Slightly then. For me, Djokovic, I wasn't that impressed at all with the first set. I thought it was quite poor. From the first minute up until now, I thought Medvedev's been the better player, and Medvedev for me has not even played amazing. He can raise his game a few more levels. Obviously, Djokovic can raise his game 1,000 more levels.
I think it's been
Medvedev's playing not as good as he did now against Zverev, and he's beaten Djokovic quite comfortably as well.
I think he's outlasted Djokovic in a lot of the rallies, and that's just been the key. Djokovic has been bad shot selection for me, coming to the net at the wrong times, and I don't know.
Was Ben as complimentary about Rafa's play yesterday? Good. Let's ask these questions, Ben, because I want to know.
I was massively complimentary. I said Rafa played amazing yesterday. That's what I mean. I'm complimentary when there's compliments to be had, and you've even complimented. I can rewind this back and say praising Djokovic's amazing volley and his amazing shots down the line.
He's had some good shots in the match. Overall, as a whole package, he's not played very well. He's been super disappointing.
He's not been consistent enough, but he's actually played in spells. He's played like world-class tennis, but it's not been good enough. He's made wrong decisions on big points, and that drop shot needs to go.
Anyway, how do you see this second set going?
Depends if he keeps doing that drop shot. He'll lose in 2 sets if he does. Stop doing the drop shot. We don't want to see drop Shotovic second set.
Anyway, here we are. Medvedev is to serve. Obviously, now he got the double break. He gets to serve again first.
Yep. And we want to see less unforced errors from Novak Djokovic in this set. We had 13 in the first set.
Yeah, I'm going to be totally honest. As well as Medvedev played the first set compared to Djokovic, I think Djokovic is still going to take this second set, and we're going to see a third. Surely Novak's going to raise his game a little bit. But right now, he's getting absolutely obliterated. 40 love, threatening the first game to love.
I don't think it matters if he raises his game if Medvedev serves well. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, but Djokovic, he can return. He can return anything. Oh, there we go. Mate. Cheers, Ben.
Cheers, buddy. Just like that.
Let's say it. Novak's already has the year-end #1 in the trunk of his Tesla with navigation set to the airport.
Probably. He probably has his own plane just on standby, just waiting outside the O2. Has a helicopter on top.
Does this tournament mean that much to Djokovic?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. Don't forget, he wants
why aren't we seeing it so far, Ben?
Don't know. He just he's not playing his top level, is he?
This is quite fun.
Why are you so excited?
Should we just ask you loads of questions? The whole.
I don't mind. You can ask if they're constructive, good questions. Yeah.
Have they been constructive, good questions?
I don't know. Why is he not winning? He's not playing well enough to beat Medvedev right now. You have to remember, JG. I don't actually mind who wins in this match. that's the end of the.
Why?
What?
Why? You want Djokovic to win, no?
Yeah, I want Djokovic to win, but at the end, I I want Djokovic and Medvedev probably both to go through.
Ultimately, we're going to go to your main pick, and that is Djokovic, who's going to win the whole tournament. So
Yeah.
you ideally want him to win the group. Because
Doesn't
in
have to
theory,
win
he
the
should
group.
then have he should have a better semi-final.
I don't think it'd make any difference if he wins it or not. I don't think the semi-final is going to be just as difficult whoever he faces. So I think with this, as long as he qualifies, I think it's just about whether they can both get to the final again to face each other, and then we'll see that match again potentially. But yeah, he's not.
What was the score in the first set? It was 6-3 to Medvedev, but with 2 breaks to serve.
So what's that Medvedev saying though? Medvedev saying if Medvedev goes Tokyo, this is so over. Agree, Wildlife. Corona has him drop shots like drunken sailor. Yeah, they're not like the drop Shotovic we're used to seeing. The way he was pulling off a load at the French Open, they were really good. But yeah, he's gone. It's gone. Yeah, I know. He's too many. Then double Fultovic is.
His statistics there, Ben, for the first serves in.
First serve for the whole match.
Yeah.
His first serve percentage is 59%.
Yeah.
It's not particularly great. Or he's into the net. Oh, that's a poor volley. He's tried to do too much with it there, Djokovic, and he's forced it wide.
It was a tricky one. Medvedev did very well.
I think Medvedev's getting in his head though. He knows he's going to get to everything. He's trying to like make it too complex. All of the
look at that. The last 12 points. Medvedev's won 10. Novak 2.
Yeah, he doesn't want to start getting frustrated here, Djokovic, because when he starts getting, you really see it can unravel very fast for him.
Yeah, and another missed first serve.
Yeah, that percentage is going down, 57%. And
what was Medvedev's?
It's not even that much. It's 61% first serves in, but it's the win percentage is 80% off of his first serve. Whereas Djokovic is at 70%. The moment, so it's not too bad. But the second serve win percentage is 33% for Djokovic, and that's when they get into the rallies.
Yeah.
So
unlike him.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. And Medvedev not had to defend one break point yet, which is pretty crazy to say, really.
Anyway, he's got himself out of this one slightly here. 40-30. They're going down the middle of the court.
Oh, yeah. Just down the middle. I think Djokovic's playing it a bit safer right now. Oh, great shot there with the backhand. It's long. See, the long rallies. He does not liking them, is he? He's not liking those.
The thing is, every time Djokovic pulls the trigger, it kind of has been a disadvantage for him because Medvedev's he just used the power and put him in a more tricky situation than what they were in the beginning. And
that's why he keeps on trying to do the drop shot because he's thinking that's the one with less power. I don't want it. That one hopefully won't come back at 200 miles an hour.
Medvedev redirects it so brilliantly.
Yeah.
And he's dragged that backhand, and we're going to have the first break point of the second set.
What happened to that backhand? It's gone.
Obviously down the first set, 6-3. People calling me crazy, saying Medvedev's going to win.
Who called you crazy?
In the beginning.
Did they? Yeah. I was going to say. Who's calling
Djokovic? Why are you being a hater on Djokovic? All of this?
No, come on. If you've got any tennis IQ, you see how well Medvedev's been playing. It's always going to be a possibility for him to win this match. But Djokovic, he just needs to get to the level that he's capable of. Look, you can see he's like huffing and puffing at the baseline right now. Yeah. Really needs to find something mentally right now. Needs to get out of his own head and just get in that flow state.
There's going to be a stage in this match when Novak turns it on. Do you not think?
Well, he has to, and he needs to see a Medvedev dip.
I keep saying that against Sonego. Like, I thought at one point, like when he went down, what was it, a double break in the second? Yeah. I'm like, is this the time when he's just going to start playing like Novak? When no. People like morph into the real player we know, and it just never happened that day.
Exactly, and he needs to start finding an answer in these long rallies. In the first set, he actually was doing well. It's into the net again then from him there.
Another break point.
It's not. I don't think he's got an answer at the moment. His computer's running, but it hasn't calculated the answer to Medvedev in the long rallies yet. And oh wow, 21 unforced errors from Djokovic. It's unheard of. Yes, madness. Here we go. Another break point. Daniil Medvedev. He licked his lips there at that one. Oh, across court. Medvedev backhand. Djokovic keeps it fairly safe in the court. Oh, and they're keeping it deep. Oh, God, very tight slice over the net. And look wide.
Yeah, wide is great.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Novak Djokovic, what's going on, mate? Come on.
Another unforced error.
Yeah, that's 22 and counting. And Novak Djokovic out of sorts here. We didn't really get to see him tested properly in the Schwartzman match. Now you're seeing him coming up against someone who
Believe it or not, every rally over five shots, Medvedev has had the advantage. He's been winning a lot more, over 70% more than Djokovic.
Yeah, I think Djokovic has actually just got to try and go for it here. I mean, he's tried there. It's in the net again, but he's got to try something else, something different. It's not working. You can't just stay in the rallies and hope for Medvedev just to make an error. He's not making the errors right now. You've got to actually hit some winners. He was doing it. If
you compare this to Djokovic, what we saw for the large part of 2020, the guy who was winning everything, people talking about, is he going to go the whole year unbeaten? It's a complete different player, isn't it?
Exactly. Oh, no. Double fault from Medvedev now.
Yeah.
That's 4 apiece.
That's the thing. He's been doing that a lot this match.
Yeah.
You'd think, if he does that against Novak, he's going to get really screwed over. But he seems to be getting away with it because he always follows up with a big serve on the next one and wins the point. And there again, how many times have we seen that? Double fault and then an unreturnable serve.
Yeah. Well, there it is again.
Yeah.
It's almost like becoming just a predictable thing, isn't it? Double fault followed by either an ace or just like an unreturnable. And
yes. Since Ben JG, since disqualification, he's been changed. He's not the same man.
What do you think? Oh, that's a great shot from him there. He attacks the net, puts that one away. Well played. He needs to stop this consolidation. Needs to stop it because this could unravel very quickly. He does not want this to go to 3-love. And there we go. 1 hour on the clock. Well, a set and a breakdown after an hour. I bet he didn't really think it was going to be like this. Oh, great return from him there. And now he's stepped into the court. Medvedev opens it up inside that forehand. He's gone for the drop shot. Djokovic is there. Great shot from Djokovic. Then he's got his first break point of the match. That's not
the right man to be trying the drop shot there, Medvedev, for your first time in the match.
Quick, isn't he? Gets there.
He loves it.
And he always plays that crafty angle back as well.
Yeah,
tried to go for the sneaky double bouncer there. He tried to sneak it in. They're always...
I think someone who is probably cheering on Medvedev, and that's Zverev at home.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, look at this. He goes inside that forehand. Djokovic just waited there. Oh, Medvedev got caught under his feet. Now the drop shot from Djokovic is not a good one again. Stop doing it. Stop doing the drop shot. You blithering idiot. What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Why is it not clicking in his head? I've done it 6 times. It's not worked any time.
He's probably thinking, this time it's going to work. Trust me. This time's the time.
This time I've got him. Look how deep he is. I'll get him on this one.
That's the first break point he's had in the match. Don't do it then. Just try and win the rally.
Been there. He's calling a break this game. Let's see if it happens. You'd feel Djokovic needs the break now.
Well.
Oh, and it's an ace.
I just think you've just got to take every possible chance against this Medvedev serve. He can serve so big.
And this is so big, obviously. If Medvedev was to win this match 2-love, it means that Djokovic will be having a shootout with Zverev. Winner takes all.
There you go. And that is, as we know, 3-love. And wow.
Almino there. I'm pretty sure Novak is over the US Open. He's won a Masters and got to a Grand Slam final since.
Yeah, he did get to the final of the French, but then after that, he got walloped in the final, which kind of done his confidence much good. It was a bit of an embarrassing defeat against Nadal. It wasn't even a contest, was it? Got bageled in the Grand Slam final and lost in straight sets. So, yeah, unfortunate. And then he obviously lost to Sonego. Yeah, it's not been the greatest thing, and right now he's looking like he's going to be on the wrong end of a comprehensive defeat unless he changes something. Needs to change something. He had a break point there, more promising, but his service game's not been looking too sure of itself. So,
mate, if Zverev sorts his act out, he could give Djokovic a really good match.
Oh, he can. Yeah, he definitely can. And Djokovic really needs to up the percentage of points won on his second serve, 32% at the moment, which is just not good enough at all. And in this set, he's got 40% of first serve points won. And granted, he's only had one, but still, he needs to just up it. Look, Medvedev's up at 80% already.
It's been a really good display for him. This is going to do Medvedev's confidence the world of good. Obviously, he had a horror show here last year, losing all three.
Yep.
And I think at one stage he was playing Rafa, won the first set and was up 5-1 and still lost.
The Rafa effect.
Complete horror show last year for him. So it's good to get that out of the way.
Yeah, it's not nice. Not
I
nice.
just want to say, we've got 200 people watching right now. Please, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And also like the video. Try and get a few likes on the video. It helps the channel out. And allows us to do more content like this.
Double Fultovic is back.
Yeah, and Chris Smear there saying bagel. Surely not.
That's number 5, I believe, on double faults for Djokovic, isn't it now?
Yeah, something's not right with him.
That's 5-4 on. There's actually been equal amount of double faults as there has been aces in this match. So 9 and 9. So, well, I don't know what to think really at the moment. Obviously, Medvedev serving this set, he's hit 5 aces already. So that's showing his intent. He wants to get this wrapped up. Good serve. I think maybe the drop shot's the shot to play versus Medvedev, not the drop shot, the underarm serve rather.
Long as well, yeah. 15-30, getting torn apart here.
You
Team
see how
there watching in the stands thinking, gosh, what's happened to Djokovic?
I think if his drop shots weren't going so badly, I would advise the underarm serve because Medvedev's so far back.
Oh, come on. He's not going to do that.
I know. I don't advise it today. His drop shots are terrible today.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think a double fault from like a serve, an underarm.
Smash.
Well done. God, he's going to have to work for this, isn't he? It's not going to be an easy one. If he's going to actually get out of this hole that he's in, which is a big hole, he really has to dig deep.
Do you think we could see a medical timeout coming up for Djokovic? Is there one in the works?
No, that's the thing. We're used to seeing him at the US Open with that neck, wasn't he? He was going, the old neck was causing the problem. Then he had the shoulder, and he had the elbow at one point, I think, as well. Maybe he plays better with a slight injury. Oh, he's got another smash. Yeah, that's an easy one. There you go, 40-30. Here we go. Can he hold his serve? It's sad to be saying stuff like this when you're just hoping for world number 1 just to hold his serve.
And there's Diego there as well. And all the players are there watching.
Diego. Well, sad for Diego. I was hoping he'd win earlier today. I thought it was a really good performance in the second set.
Yeah, he played really well, though. Credit to him. What a year it's been.
Medvedev's getting everything back. He's like a juggler at the back of the court. I don't know what's going on.
Late arms just flying around there.
Literally, it's like he's balancing plates at the back of the court, isn't it? It's so crazy. So there you go. Djokovic wins a game, and here we are. We're at 3-1. Don't forget, it's just one break. He just needs to just get a little bit of confidence. He just needs to get into the Medvedev service game, though. That's been tricky. Look at that first serve. He's got it back, though.
Brilliant return, though.
That's it. Well played.
Brilliant shot.
Like you said, The rally's over 5 shots. He's not winning. So just short on every rally now. Try and get it done in 3 or 4 shots.
Surprising, isn't it? He's doing so well in the short and rallies. Anything long, and Medvedev's the favourite.
Yeah, I know. It's mad. It's because his recovery has been even better than Djokovic's.
Brilliant deep return, though.
Yeah. He's just going to try and stay in this. He's going backhand for backhand. I think so. I think for Medvedev, changing it up will be a good idea. But Djokovic, I think he likes getting in this rhythm.
I personally think there's no certainty Medvedev's won this match yet.
Oh, what a shot that is. That's a great shot from Medvedev. Great injection of pace there.
Yeah, and although he's up a break here, honestly, Djokovic, when he turns this on, he is unplayable.
You saw it again there.
Are we going to see that gear from him?
Long rally. He just was happy and content to just stay in it, just playing patter cake at the back of the court rather than going for it. And you saw he went for it, won the point, didn't go for it, lost the point. So,
Let's see from that camera angle.
Yeah, I know. Cheers, camera angle. I didn't know where that return went at all.
Andy's saying, given Djokovic, he's 33, he's still the best player in the world, guys. Well, and he still is the number one. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's still the number one. Good return there again.
33 is still the number one. Then you obviously got Rafa, number 2.
That was no pressure on that one from Djokovic, and Medvedev just hooked it wide there. So now it's 30 all. And could we be seeing another break point opportunity?
We're not seeing many mistakes from Medvedev. I think we'll let him off for the odd few.
Oh, the net cord finally comes into the match. You haven't seen much of that. Oh, good serve, but great return. Oh, down the line. He's got Djokovic scrambling. Great slide. That great backhand from Medvedev. That's so powerful. So powerful. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anyone getting that backhand back. It's a bullet. Literally, it's just a very, very hard, flat shot.
God, look at that. Baseline points 1. Medvedev 32, Novak 18. Yeah. So at the baseline, Medvedev's dominating right now.
It's into the net.
Medvedev holds to make it 4-1 here in this second set.
Wow. Just like that. Djokovic had the opportunity there, didn't take it. More poor hitting and just staying in the long rallies, which we know hasn't favoured him in this match. Daniil Medvedev looking confident, comfortable, and 2 games away from taking the victory.
Yeah, mental, mate. We both thought it would be 3 sets, no? Did you say 3 sets as well?
I thought it would be 3 sets, yeah. I thought that there would be a resurgence from one player in the second set for sure, but it doesn't look like Djokovic has got it in the tank at the moment. But it's never over till it's over. Yeah. Djokovic just needs to, he just needs to work out what. I suppose he hasn't worked out what it is he needs to do yet. He seemed to start well in that game, short on the rally, finished it, great. Then he decided to go into long rallies again and lost them.
Well, what I want to ask you, Ben, is obviously we know Dominic Thiem's qualified already.
Yes.
Out of the potential of Medvedev, Djokovic, or Zverev, it's going to be either of them 3 in the semi-final. Which one would he want to play the most?
Who? A team?
Yeah.
It's a good question, actually. The way it's going at the moment, I'd probably say Djokovic.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I know. I don't think it would, though. I don't think you would. Because it means Djokovic would have to have got through. It means he'd have beaten Zverev.
Yeah, but if he plays...
And then in the semi-final, he could just completely turn it up and just obliterate Thiem off the court.
I thought you meant the team that's sitting up in the rafters right now watching this match. Who would you rather play? I'm sure it's definitely Djokovic.
Even now, I don't think he would have picked I don't think he would pick Djokovic. No one's going to want to pick Djokovic to play in the semi-final.
Maybe Thiem
I don't care who you are.
Maybe Thiem has more of a bottle on him against Djokovic.
For me, it'd be Zverev if I was him.
I think so as well. But Zverev, he can turn it on as well. He just, you never know what you're going to get from Zverev. Blows very hot and cold.
Final, didn't we? It was very, very tight. We had to be settled in a tie break.
Yeah. What about Tsitsipas? What do you reckon on his chances against Rafa?
No chance. No,
No chance.
I don't know. You fancy Rafa? I think Rafa's going to be okay, to be honest.
Do you think Tsitsipas looked good enough to be able to take on
Not
Rafa?
really. No, I thought he played well against Rublev. Rublev played quite well as well. It was a good match, like we was saying. But
Yeah.
Rafa's level, the way he's been playing recently, I think he's going to have too much for Tsitsipas. I'll be honest.
There's a lot of call from Gerald for business end here. Yeah, Vance saying business end might not even be needed.
Yeah, I don't think there is a business end right now. I don't feel
4-1, I think, is a bit premature for the business end. Here we go, 30-15, second serve, Novak Djokovic. He's not been doing well off this second serve this match. It's gone down the line. Good power there from Medvedev, and both hitting this close to the baseline. Medvedev injects the pace into the rally as usual. Oh, it's into the net.
I overdid it there. I don't think he needed to go for that big shot. It was a low percentage shot.
He starts getting going, doesn't he? And then you expect to see him move on from that. But then he didn't in that one for some reason.
We got Will there saying, I'm very nervous for the Nadal match tomorrow.
Well, yeah, right.
I'm saying I want a team versus Djokovic semi-final.
Ooh. Well, you might get your wish if this continues like this, because if Djokovic can beat Zverev, which is no guarantee, yeah, you might get that. Medvedev looking like a world beater right now, apart from that shot. So a hold from Djokovic. It's only one break. It's 4-2. Djokovic, what's he got to do?
Good to see some Djokovic support still there. Lazar saying, "Come on, Djokovic."
What's he got to do? What do you reckon he's got to change to get back in this?
I'm not sure. For a start, return some of the Medvedev serves. That'll help.
I think he's good at returning. I just think he's not good at shortening the rallies. Like, he gets them back. Not that one.
He's not been getting loads of the first serves. I think Medvedev's been just serving so incredibly good. Look, first serves unreturned, 50%. Half of Medvedev's serves, Djokovic has been unable to return. And for someone who's known as the best returner in the world, it's pretty poor. I'm a bit surprised Djokovic has not been able to return a lot more of his serves.
It's pretty powerful, that serve. He's got a second serve to look at here, though. Medvedev goes down the line.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's lost another cheap point there.
That's a huge point. 30 love.
Gonna get to the magic 5. The magic 5. You don't want to let him get there. Djokovic. Oh, it's an ace. And look at this. Medvedev means business here.
I'm feeling good about this pick, though, Ben. Medvedev to win the whole thing.
Well,
it's looking good right now.
It's looking tasty. Wow, and just like that.
Yeah, and Aaron says, you guys just need to look at the win percentages on serve. It shows the whole match. Let's have a look at it now. Ben's going to get it up.
There you go. So have a look down for the whole match. So we look at the first service points won, 66% there for Djokovic, 76% for Medvedev. But that second serve is just where it's all gone wrong for Novak Djokovic. He's got into the long rallies and he hasn't done well.
Yep.
And look at Medvedev there, still 65%, pretty healthy on that second serve.
No, it's really good. Really good, yeah.
And as you can see there, break points saved, 1 out of 1. But Djokovic has had 8 break points to defend in this match. And it's just not the Djokovic we're used to seeing. But he hasn't had a chance to really think how to get back into this. So
I'm not sure if these stats are exactly right, though. Unforced errors. For me, I think there's a lot more than that, no?
Wow. This is what he's bringing up on here. Winners 13. So I can have a look in the second set, see what the second set ones. It's reckoning that there's 9 for Novak.
I think you were showing a lot more on the screen earlier.
Yeah, I think it was we were up at 22 when they showed them before on the live stream. So not sure what match they're watching on Tennis 24.
Regardless of that, what we do know is Medvedev is leading 5-2 here in this second set. And is it going to be the final set? Because he's only one game away now from a place in the semi-finals.
serving to stay in the match. Didn't think we'd be saying that an hour and 16 minutes in.
No.
But
the firmest of Medvedev fans would have thought that.
And all those people with the 3-1 Medvedev bets are probably rubbing their hands together right now. Oh, nice drop shot. Medvedev somehow gets there, but it goes wide. Wow, that's why you don't want to be playing drop shots, because the octopus is literally swimming around the court there.
Anise is asking, just showed up. Is Novak playing badly, or is Medvedev just playing great? Or maybe both?
Yeah, I think the good play of Medvedev can have a bad effect on you when you're when you run
I think
out
it's
of
both,
answers.
but I would be honest and say I think Djokovic is playing bad more than Medvedev's playing good, marginally.
Yeah, I think Djokovic is running out of ideas in the long rallies, which is surprising because normally he has all the variations, all the different paces, speeds, and works the play around the court. But Medvedev's fitness and court coverage is so good. It's just so hard to put a ball past him.
Yeah, 12 travel 21 saying 3-1. When Ben said 3-1, he meant threes. It's only because we usually use the decimals, but yeah, it would have been 2-1. Exactly the same.
Exactly right. Sorry, apologies. Yeah. You never know. You might have gone to some dodgy bookie and they'll give you 3-1. They're backstreet bookies.
Wouldn't have been a very good one, though, because, it'd been a banker.
Well, that was a good shot by Djokovic, but I think it was a bit too close for comfort. Right on the back of the baseline, that one.
It didn't even look in, mate, on the replay. Strange.
Didn't. Looked. Well, there was a line judge that had probably called it out. Good serve by Djokovic. He's going to try and shorten these points. And it's long, and well done, Novak. He finally holds to love.
Cheers, mate.
Wow. Cheers. I actually ran out of my one, I think. I'll have to go and grab one quickly.
No worries.
This could be the last one.
Be quick, mate. It could be over in a minute. As Ben leaves, we have Medvedev here, serving for the match and a place in the semi-final. And he's just started off with an ace. What a start that is for him. He's now 3 points away. And this whole match, he's been pretty good. I think he could even play better than this. Good shot down the line. Djokovic replies, and it's long. 30 love.
No, I've already missed 2 points. I've only gone a 2 seconds.
I'm saying.
Desperate times. Desperate times call for desperado measures. So I've gone with a desperado just for old Djoko, just because I know he needs a helping hand.
And if Djokovic gets out of this one, it'll be a greater comeback from the one against Federer at Wimbledon.
God, that was a ridiculous one. Oh, good wide hit, and he's gone with a slice. Medvedev into the net.
Worked.
Yeah, that was a crazy slice.
People calling for the business end. I'm not sure if we're going to get one.
Wow, 5-3.
I know I did one the last set at this stage. If we see 30-all, I'll press the business end.
This is JG's rules. Super chat and you get the business end. I think it was just long. Djokovic has gone for it and he's given away 2 match points. No business end. It looks like it's just business time. Daniil Medvedev. 2 chances now. Great serve. He block return. Medvedev. He puts it away.
Well played, Daniil Medvedev. And what an incredible performance from him to beat Novak Djokovic. Wasn't even at his total best, but Djokovic was nowhere near it. And for me, that was a very disappointing display from him. Didn't show much fight at all. After getting broken, just kind of crumbled. Didn't seem to care too much with the defeat, even at the net, smiling away.
No, what's happening? What's going on?
I don't think he really cared that much. I don't know. Is it just because he's lost now and he's coming across like that? But it's just, for me, that's really poor and disappointing for him. This is the big finale to the end of the year. He had the potential to... the thing is, we need to remember he's not out yet.
No,
he still can go from. I'm talking as if he's out.
Yeah.
It's just poor because he could have assured the fact that he'll be going through a bit more comfortably. Now, what we know he has to do is beat Alex Zverev.
Exactly right. And don't
So we're going to be
forget,
seeing a head-to-head in the group. Is this group Tokyo?
yeah.
So in group Tokyo, we've got a head-to-head against Novak. Well, Novak versus Zverev. The winner goes through, and in the other one,
Ooh,
Tsitsipas versus Nadal, and the winner goes
wow.
through. Who do you
Wow.
think in each one?
After
Go.
that performance now, I think it's all up in the air now. Surely Zverev fancies his chances now against Djokovic after watching that. He's like, well, I could have won that. Come on. So he probably fancies himself now. He probably thinks, well, is Djokovic just like done for the year? As he just doesn't fancy this tournament. So
Yeah.
I think Zverev has a very good chance now. But I'm going to stick with Djokovic. I'm hoping that Djokovic doesn't turn up and we get the real Djokovic who doesn't make all the errors and no drop shots. Stop the drop shots, cut them out, and only play them once a set or something. That's it. No like 10 a set and messing them up. But on the other side, yeah, that's the match we got tomorrow, which is super exciting. Tsitsipas versus Nadal. You'd have to favour Nadal after the way he's played this tournament. He played so well in his first match where he smashed Andre Rublev. And in the second match, it's just really unlucky. Could have gone his way on another day against Dominic Thiem. So,
Yeah, no, I agree, mate. For me, I'm going for Nadal to win
yeah,
the other one and go through, advance with Dominic Thiem. And in this group, I think Djokovic is still going to beat Zverev. So I'm going to stick with Djokovic and go with exactly what I said at the beginning. Djokovic, Medvedev in one group and Team Nadal.
Indeed. And Wildlife says, what did Tyson Fury think of Djokovic's performance today? Well, I contacted him and he said, I'll tell you what, I think Novak Djokovic should be very disappointed in himself today because it was a terrible performance and he wasn't a fighter that we know him to be. So at the end of the day, Novak Djokovic, today you were a dosser.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming. Anyway, that's what Tyson thinks. Let us know, guys. Who do you think's going to advance? What are the semi-finals going to be? If you've liked today's stream, please give us a like on the video. It really helps us out. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I've gone with my picks. Ben's gone for his ones. Yeah. I think whatever way we look at it, we're going to be in for some spectacular semi-finals. I think the two players I want to highlight are Medvedev and Dominic Thiem.
Well, I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, JG, right now. He's sort of keeping his himself quiet, but I think we need to give JG a bit of praise because he's predicted Medvedev top, winning all the games, and Djokovic second, and Dominic Thiem winning the group with Nadal second. So right now, JG's picks look ridiculous. So fair play to you, mate. You think you've got some sort of crystal ball down your end? I might have to come and borrow that for the next tournament.
Mate, you've got to get lucky sometimes. And I'm always wrong usually, so it makes a change. Wildlife there with a $3 super sticker. Cheers, mate. And you're going to be going, you're still in fifth, but you've just made the gap slightly better. Andy's saying, yeah, I did say it would happen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. I love Medvedev. I think I kind of thought he would go unbeaten in the group.
No, you just called it.
Not yet. He's still got one more match. But it's against Diego Schwartzman. Out of the three, you'd fancy him to win that one the most comfortably.
Yeah, you never know. It's a bit of a strange year, but you'd expect him to clean up there. Probably a straight sets win, I'd go with, though, against Schwartzman. That's what I would predict in that one. But you never know. Who knows? And the big exciting one tomorrow. Obviously, my guy, Andre Rublev, he can't make it through anymore. But I think hopefully he still puts up a good fight in his last match and doesn't just capitulate to Dominic Thiem. Want to still see a good match in that one.
So for me, the two standout players so far, you've got to be honest. As much I'd love to say Rafa Nadal, but it is Medvedev and Dominic Thiem. They've been exceptional the whole tournament. Out of them two, who do you think's played better? Put you on the spot.
Wow. If I have to go better, I'm going to say by a hair's breadth, Dominic Thiem.
Oh, really? That's crazy. I thought you was going to say Medvedev. I'm going to say Medvedev purely because of the first match. If you base it on the first match of Dominic Thiem against Tsitsipas,
no,
you're looking at.
I'm based on the Nadal match only. I'm really basing it on the fact that
he's played 2 matches. You need to judge him based off 2 matches.
Okay, well, I think that his level is increasing, and if it keeps increasing at that level, Dominic Thiem's going to be an absolute beast. If he wipes the floor with Rublev tomorrow, then I think watch out, because if you know Dominic Thiem, he got to the final of the Australian Open, he won the US Open. I mean, what more hardcore credentials do you need, really, in the calendar year? So, yeah, watch out. He's a dangerous man, Dominic Thiem, on this, especially when he's playing like he did against Nadal.
Well, Matt agrees with you. He's gone. Team's been slightly better in terms of numbers. I would give Medvedev. I think he's played maybe a 7 and a 7 so far. Maybe being a bit harsh. I think Dominic Thiem against Nadal, that was a 9 for me.
Yeah, I think so.
And then the other one against Tsitsipas, more like a 6. I'd say maybe Medvedev 7.5, 7.5. So yeah, super tight. Teams had the standout match of the tournament against Nadal. I thought it was exceptional. However, Medvedev's been a little bit more consistent across both of the matches. So it's going to be super exciting. I can't wait for the semi-finals.
I know, literally.
We're going to be here tomorrow, of course, for the decider in the other group London. Nadal Tsitsipas will be there to join us for that at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And anything left to say now, Beb?
No, I'm just super excited. Thanks everyone for joining us for this one. I can't wait for the final matches of the group, because anything can happen in this match now. And we've got, 2 matches that you can't really call. If you said that you know who's going to win, if you said you know who's going to win, you'd be a liar. And I have no clue who's going to win. I just hope that we get that same level of tennis like we did with Team Nadal yesterday. Just want to see that type of tennis again. Bit disappointed tonight from the way that Djokovic went out. There wasn't missing that when you go behind the fight to come back into it. There wasn't really any fight, and I think that's not a good sign. You saw that a bit against Sonego. I put it all down to the fact he'd already got world #1 for the year. I'm hoping he doesn't just have this sort of attitude for the rest of the tournament. I'm hoping he actually wants to win this tournament. That's all.
Yeah, so I think you've put that well, mate. So we'll wrap it up there. If you're new to the channel, guys, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the video and liked any of the streams from the last week or so, hit the like video. Hit the like on the video.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers, guys.